Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another Madden video. Today what I got for y'all is updating my best quarterback tier list in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now, one thing before we get into the video, we're going to bring back the comment of the day. Today's winner is going to be that guy Cursed right here. Said I was the most consistent person on Madden he's seen in a while. Appreciate that, my guy. Now, one other thing I do want to say is I want to apologize for some of the previous videos. Some of the information I was given was a little bit outdated, but we did graduate college this Saturday. So that means we're going to be able to focus heavy on the channel in the summer. So appreciate y'all guys putting up with that a little bit. And today, like I said, we're going to be updating the best quarterbacks. Now, we have so many great quarterbacks coming out, man. Like at this point in the game, like you can still get away with using like B tier quarterbacks, and it's getting really hard to separate tiers, right? So today what I'm going to go ahead and start off by doing is pretty much dropping everyone down a tier. We're going to drop the D tier into the F tier. We're going to drop the current C tier into the D tier, and so on like that. And the new A tier is going to be a separated S tier. All right, so we did all that. Now I'm going to walk through my thoughts on why I'm dropping certain people from S tier. Josh Allen, I really like Josh Allen, but just given some of the cards we have, they're just going to do stuff better than what Josh Allen does. And most of that is going to be AP value. So I really value like what cards can get abilities for cheaper, right? So say Field General Archetype can get Howard Master for 2 AP, right? I really value that. Scramble Archetype can get Escape Artist for what? I believe 14 AP. So all that stuff plays a factor in it. Now, McNair is going to be one of the people that stays in S tier. I feel like no other card we cover today is going to do. And that is, he gets the discounted Gunslinger and he has Slinger 1. So if you want to run Gunslinger with Slinger 1, McNair is still your guy. Randall is going to go ahead and drop into A. I love Randall. I love him. He is amazing. Now, I am going to pull up his card, because stats wise, everything, he's perfect. Powered up 96 speed. He gets every single team chem. So you have a 50-50 team, gonna be 98 speed on your team. Throw power, accuracy wise, all perfect. So when I say perfect accuracy, right? Anything above 90 is going to play the exact same, right? So 99 medium accuracy powered up looks great, right? But it's going to play pretty much the exact same way as 90. Now, the one knock I have on this card is his Improviser archetype. The reason why I don't like Improviser is because say you want to run Escape Artist, right? Escape Artist plus Passively Elite is going to be all 18 of your AP. But given some of the golden tickets we have, you're going to have a couple AP to play with if you want to run Escape. And then if you want to run Howard Master is 3 AP on this card compared to Field General being 2. So that's why I dropped him. Stats wise and everything though, no complaint. And the same can be said with Kyler Murray. Again, Scramble Archetype, pretty similar to what you have to do with Improviser. Escape Artist plus a Throw Power ability equals your whole AP. And he also doesn't get Howard Master for cheap, right? Russell Wilson, it's pretty much the same exact thing as Randall. Gonna go ahead, drop down an A for me. Now, Namath. Namath is again someone that today we're not gonna cover a card that can do what Namath can do. And I should also say, him and McNair are gonna drop for me when one card comes out, and that card is gonna be golden ticket Derrick Henry quarterback, because again, these two guys are the Slinger 1 quarterbacks you want to use. If you want a slightly lower AP setup than the Gunslinger setup with McNair, Namath can get Passively Elite and Howard Master for 5 AP total. Again, one of the better Howard Master quarterbacks in the game, and that's why he is staying S for me, because again, cards we cover today are not going to be able to do what Namath can do. Ryan Fitzpatrick, we're gonna pull up Ryan Fitzpatrick card real quick as well. I'm keeping him S. The reason being is, you can say he's like slightly slower, all this other stuff. Like accuracy wise, again, he's perfect. Everything above 90 is going to play the exact same way. 97 throw power, 0 complaints on that really. And also he's Gen 3. But the big thing for me is this discounted abilities, right? He gets Passively Elite for 1. Being able to run Passively Elite plus Howard Master for 3 AP is huge. You save an extra 2 AP if that's the setup you want to go ahead and use. You could also run Escape Artist plus Passively Elite for 16 AP, which is similar to what the golden tickets are going to be able to do as well. I know he isn't as fast as golden tickets, and I think of him as more of a in the pocket quarterback, so potentially something like Passively Elite, Howard Master, Fearless for what, 5 AP? Like, that is just tremendous value for me. So that's why I'm so high on Ryan Fitzpatrick. But the last card that's going to drop is going to be Lamar. If Lamar had Slinger 1 or Gen 3, he would still be an S tier, but I just don't like his release enough to go ahead and justify him in S tier with all the new cards we have. Now, that was my thoughts on why I did what I did. The first card we do have, though, is Tua. And let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of what I just did with dropping everyone. Let me know if it makes sense, or if you disagree, let me know. Now, the next card we have right here is going to be Tua. Tua is 95 speed, powered up. Has great throw power, 98. So potentially, if you have like Tyreek Hill on your team, that wide receiver Madden motivator, Tua's up to 99 throw power powered up on any single team. Again, perfect accuracies across the board. He's 6 foot, so I mean, it's not really short, right? Scrambler archetype. So again, same complaints I had with someone like Kyler Murray, something like that, where Tua actually can't even get Howard Master powered up. So he would be an escape artist plus passively elite quarterback for all 18 of your AP if you want to use him like effectively, in my opinion, right? Gen 3 is a great release, but I should say like left-handed quarterbacks are still glitched when you use escape artist. And like if you roll out to the right, they have a weird like little hitch or something where it literally just slows them down completely. And before you say, well, he's left-handed rolling out right, I know, but right-handed quarterbacks rolling out left don't have that problem. So Tua, I like him for sure. You know, Tua S tier. No, I'm just kidding. It's not because I have a Tua jersey in the back or anything, right? I think Tua is a B tier quarterback. I think a tier below this Kyler makes sense to me. I mean, him and Vick on the same level, I really don't mind because Vick has a way worse release, but Tua has a better release, but he's slightly slower than Vick. So again, I don't mind that at all. Kenny Pickett is the only usable draft card, but he is still god awful. And stats wise, he's decent. I mean, 86 speed. He can't be powered up. He's 6'3", field general archetype, 95 throw power, perfect accuracies across the board. But the thing is, generic 1 is one of the worst releases in the game. Generic 1 is Tim Tebow, Jim Kelly, and Johnny Unitas' release, man. This release sucks. And he's a quarterback to where you would have to run like Gunslinger, Howard Master on him for what, 7 AP total. I would not advise running Howard Master Passively Elite. I just don't really think that will be effective for him because Passively Elite isn't gonna be that great with this release, right? I just think release wise, it kills him. I think maybe D tier. I would 100% rather use Scrambler Brady than this card. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put him D tier. His release is just god awful. Right after that, we have LT at QB. LT at QB, like this card is not bad at all. I mean, 5'10" is a little bit short, but I really don't even find height to be that much of a factor on quarterbacks in my opinion, especially with how you would play with this card. He's 96 speed, which is great. 97 excel, 97 agility, all great. 96 throw power, again, can't be powered up, but maybe if you had Tyreek Hill on your team, could be 97. Right? Perfect short and medium accuracy. Deep is a little bit lower than what you would like, but he does have Gen 3, one of the best releases in the game. And he can go ahead and actually get something like Escape Artist plus a Passively Elite for all 18 of your AP. So he, in my opinion, is just as good as everyone in the B tier. I think, again, he's like on that Vick level, but Vick, again, if Vick just had Slinger 1 or Gen 3, he would probably be an A. But yeah, man, like him, LT, Tua on the same tier, don't mind that at all. Him and QB Derrick Henry are actually pretty similar as well. I would take Derrick Henry over him because of the height, but QB Derrick Henry and this LT don't hit the deep accuracy threshold, but I think they are still usable and will play really good for you. And then we got probably the most disappointing cards I've seen. All these rookie quarterbacks to me aren't good. And if EA just put an ounce of effort into making these rookie cards, they could have been really good. First thing we got here, Carson Strong, they gave him generic 1. We already went over generic 1, worst release in the game. Actually wise, he's great. Throw power wise, pretty good as well, but that release, man, just god awful. Now, them being 95 overall, they cannot get something like a high route master plus a good throw power ability. I don't like set feet lead. I think set feet lead is awful, right? So you would pretty much be forced to run Passively Elite or Gunslinger in this spot, and you wouldn't get like a good combo of, say, an Escape Artist or a Hara Master type of thing, right? So you're really just rocking just a throw power ability on these cards, and given their releases, right, they are all pretty much going to go into the F tier for me. I will go over each one of their stats, but they are just not good. Then we got Sam Howell right here. Again, 85 speed, decent throw power on him, pretty good action stats across the board. Medium is 1 off of hitting the threshold. Now, again, they gave him generic 1. Nice, what's it called? Customization, uniqueness of the rookie quarterbacks, right? All getting generic 1. And again, Sam Howell has the exact same problem, right? So he could run Howard Master in this spot, but you could only run like set feet lead right here, right? So it's just, again, really awful, right? He's going F right by Carson Strong. And then Malik Willis, probably the card a lot of people were excited to use. Exact same problem. So he's a scrambler archetype, right? 96 throw power, great. Action stats, great. 94 speed, great. Again, generic 1. Like, are you kidding me? There's no way we're saying all these quarterbacks have the same release, right? Then this card, he can get escape artist right here for 14 AP, but no throw power ability. So again, this point in the game, that's just not good enough. Ability wise, he just can't compete. So bam, going F. Desmond Ridder, again, he's an improviser this time, has 95 throw power, 96 short, 94 medium, 93 deep, hits all the action thresholds, good throw power, but again, generic 1. Like, that is just, it's just terrible, man. And for him, again, he go ahead, get the escape artist right here, but in this slot can't get a throw power ability or anything. So pretty much the same exact thing I said for Malik Willis. He is going F. And then we have Matt Corral, 88 speed, decent throw power, good actions across the board, 6'2", field general, has generic 1 once again, right? So again, he's gonna have the same exact problem where he can get like a gunslinger pass elite in this slot, but you can't really get a good combo of a how route master or anything in this slot. So for the last rookie quarterback, he is going F. Now we got an argument for the best quarterback in the game, only going for 200K right now. This is something interesting. I want y'all to comment down below, do you like golden tickets actually being obtainable by everyone? Because in my opinion, I mean, I like it. Like, why? I just don't think there should be cards in the game that are like 2 million coins where you literally are going to be at a disadvantage if you can't get them and play with them, if that makes sense. Because that's just like so pay to win. It just sucks. And I'm seeing a lot of people complain on Twitter that golden tickets are supposed to be rare. You're not supposed to, like, to me right now, let people have fun. Let people get these cards, man. Like, I just don't think it should be something where you have to literally sell a kidney on the black market to get a golden ticket, right? But Joe Mixon, one of the best quarterbacks in the game. First off, he has 2 field general spots, the strong arm, improviser, and scrambler. So 2 field general and 1 of every archetype. 96 speed, top end for a quarterback, 99 excel. He's 6'1", 99 throw power, perfect actions across the board. I mean, just look at all the 99s, right? Just look at him. He's Gen 3 release, which again, fantastic, right? Like, you could run whatever you want on him for the cheap, right? If you want to run Howard Master plus Passly Elite for 5 AP, go for it. If you want to run Escape Artist for what, 14 AP, I believe it's in the last spot right here, 14 AP, you could then run a Pass Lead Elite potentially for 3 AP, and then you get an extra AP like a lot of Scrambler Improviser archetypes can't do. So Joe Mixon, in my opinion, for sure going into this S tier. Best quarterback we covered by far. I think he, I don't want to say blow, it really depends on what you want, but pound for pound, I'd say he probably blows all these other S tier guys out the water. But yeah, Joe Mixon is great. And next up right here, we have Derek Carr. Derek Carr, 6'3", field general archetype, 90 speed on him, 97 excel, great, perfect accuracies all across the board, including throw power as well. But you can kind of see that Mixon definitely has better stats across the board, but Derek Carr, once again, 2 field general spots and 1 of each archetype, right? Gen 3 as well. So I don't want to say Derek Carr is a worse version of Joe Mixon, but everything that you would want Derek Carr to do, Joe Mixon is going to do better. I mean, they're both Gen 3 quarterbacks. Carr is a little bit slower. I think I'm going to go ahead and put Carr, putting him A. Is that crazy? Because he's, again, really versatile. Like, you can run escape on him, or you can run like the Howard Master. You don't really have to pick and choose. Man, I think Carr is like kind of an in-between spot for me. Like, this is one of my gripes with golden tickets too, right? Like someone like Fitzmagic or even McNair too, they get discounted abilities. I think Golden Ticket should have got discounted abilities as well. I think I'm going to lean Carr A. I love this Derek Carr flashback card, and I don't mind this Derek Carr at all, but it's just like Joe Mixon is literally gonna do everything Derek Carr can do but better. I know I shouldn't just compare Carr to Mixon, but comparing Carr to Fitzmagic, yeah, you could say Derek Carr has better stats, but again, Fitzmagic with the discounted abilities, and Carr versus Namath or McNair, they're not really the same type of quarterback because of release. Like the Slinger 1 quarterbacks gonna be a little bit different than the Gen 3 quarterback. So that's, yeah, I think I'm gonna lean Carr A, because again, Mixon just does everything Carr does but better. We got fan appreciation Brady right here. We are gonna go based on his max stats. He goes ahead, first off, gets every single team chem in the game, so potentially could be 97 speed if you run a 50-50 theme team, great excel, and just literally perfect across the board with throw power and accuracies. He's 6'4" as well, and just like all around the board, great stats. Now, there's one downside. Traditional 1 is not one of the best releases in the game, and if you look at my tier list, right? If you look at my tier list right now, you're either Gen 3 or Slinger 1 in S, right? Could get Escape Artist for the cheap. This is a Scrambler arc right here, so we can get Escape Artist in slot 2. It is another Scrambler arc. In slot 3, this is going to be an Improviser slot, so you can get Pass Lead Elite plus Escape Artist for 17 of your 18 AP. Slot 4 right here, we have an Improviser archetype once again, and in slot 5, we have a strong arm archetype with getting Gunslinger for 4 potentially. And actually I misspoke, slot 3 right here is a Field General arc, so potentially getting Howard Master plus maybe a Gunslinger for 6 or a Pass Lead Elite for 5. I mean, again, he's a card you can do a lot with. Now, he's a tough one to rank though, because again, traditional 1 I'm not a big fan of, but I am going to go ahead and put Brady S, because on this channel as well, I have an all free team. What does that mean? All cards you get out of solos or house rules. Him versus Fitzmagic is really tough, because again, Fitzmagic getting the discounted abilities is so valuable for me. Like, I get Brady is better stats wise by so much, and he has some great archetype slots, right? But for what I want to do in pocket passers in general, Fitzmagic is still great. Brady all the way around is probably better though. But again, release Gen 3 for traditional 1. There's just a lot. So I think Brady's S, but it's not like as concrete and as set as maybe some people think, in my opinion at least. And we got Matt Ryan. A lot of people think this is the worst golden ticket out of the bunch, right? I mean, he is not bad, but he isn't his stats just aren't something I'd expect from a golden ticket, right? So 82 speed, slower quarterback. I mean, 6'4", good height on him, right? I mean, he has perfect accuracy and throw power. But I mean, again, I just feel like it's a little underwhelming. Again, though, he has the Field General, and he has 2 Field General spots and 1 of every other spot. But running Escape Artist on Matt Ryan with 82 speed, like, you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. So Matt Ryan, he is a Gen 3 pocket passer quarterback that can get Howard Master, Pass Elite, or Howard Master Gunslinger for cheaper. I think he's B. I think he's a B tier quarterback. Comparing him to Derek Carr's old card or Sam Darnold's Easter card is not crazy at all. Derek Carr flashback is on the left right here. He's way faster. Sure, Matt Ryan has a little bit more throw power, but you could get Derek Carr up to 98 throw power, power him up, Tyreek Hill, right? All these accuracies being 99 means absolutely nothing. They're going to play the exact same way. I mean, a couple throw on the run, stuff like that, but I think I'm taking Derek Carr over this Matt Ryan card. I don't know if that's crazy or not, but I think I am. Got another out of position running back at quarterback, Bo Jackson right here. 97 speed at quarterback. He's Scrambler archetype. 97 throw power is great as well. Perfect accuracies across the board. And you can just see all the break tackle, change of direction, jukes, spin move, all that stuff. They also gave him Gen 3. Gave him Gen 3. If we look at the abilities he can get, he's for sure going to be an Escape Artist for 14 AP and then a Pass Elite for another 4 AP. You know who this card reminds me of a lot? it is going to go ahead and be this Kyler Murray right here. I think they're pretty similar. Bo Jackson is a little bit taller as well, so maybe you could say Bo Jackson is better than this Kyler Murray too. But yeah, they gave him one of the best ability combos in the game. I think A tier, very fair spot for Bo Jackson. And I just think it's crazy how many good running back at quarterbacks there are in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. Then we got season 4 master Dan Fouts. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I have no idea why people were like, oh, this card sucks, it's underwhelming, all this other stuff, right? I don't get it at all. So first off, all 32 team cams, so if you run a 50-50 theme team up to 91 speed, I get maybe your theme team didn't need a quarterback, right? If you have the Madden machine, Tyreek Hill on your team could get that though, power up to 99, and then you have basically perfect everything, right? He's 6'3", field general. He has Gen 3. I know that he used to have the Peyton Manning release, the Herbert release, traditional 5, I believe. So getting Gen 3 is a lot better, right? Now this is where he gets really, really good. So Blitz Radar Elite. He gets an X factor that will be every 4 offensive downs. This is where you basically get Threat Detector for free. You get Threat Detector for free. You get to see all the people blitzing, right? That is great. That is so good to have. I think that is something that not a lot of people talked about with this card. That is really, really good. Secondly, he gets Fearless for 1, Identifier for 0, and Pass Lead Elite for 2. Like, these abilities getting discounted is insane. So potentially running something like Howard Master for 2, you can run Pass Lead Elite for 2, that's 4 AP total, and then Identifier for 0, which right now we're still at 4 AP, and then you could also throw like Fearless on there for 2 as well for 6 AP total for your quarterback. That is just some tremendous abilities to get for a quarterback, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Dan Fouts for me, man, there is no question about it. I'm putting him S. I think him and Fitzmagic are, I want to say they're similar. Now, him versus Fitzmagic, you could potentially say Dan Fouts does everything Fitzmagic does, but better. But here's my thing, okay? Fitzmagic gets Pass Lead Elite for 1, Fouts gets it for 2. So, getting Howard Master plus Pass Lead Elite for 3 compared to 4 AP, that's why Fitzmagic is still up here for me. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm dropping Fitzmagic down to A because Fouts will basically do everything Fitzmagic does, but kind of better, I guess. Like, I think Fitzmagic is my favorite card in A, but yeah, I think the S tier looks a little bit better now with Fitzmagic in A. I could still see him S though. Then we got another golden ticket right here, Ben Denucci. He is very, very good. Again, though, 2 field general spots and 1 of every other archetype. So gonna get the same exact ability combos we've covered earlier. He's 6'2". He get up to 99 throw power. Again, you have that Madden motivator Tyreek Hill. Perfect accuracies across the board as well. And he's Gen 3. You're not going to see a crazy difference between like him and Mixon. So I think Mixon is better, but Denucci is still fantastic and definitely an S tier quarterback. Then we got Cam. Cam, first off, probably the best card art in the game. Just absolutely beautiful. He's 6'5". He, again, same exact ability slots. Actually, instead of an improviser slot, has a strong arm slot, which I don't mind at all. I kind of like that better, actually. 96 speed on him, 98 excel. Perfect accuracy, throw powers across the board. Great like on the run as well. And he has Gen 3, which again, it's pretty much same exact ability slots we covered earlier, same exact ability combos. Cam Newton, I really think it's a 2-man race for like best quarterback in the game right now. Cam or Joe Mixon, whichever one you prefer. I don't think you're wrong. Cam, I might say Cam is better than Mixon. I might say that. You know what? I think Cam is better than Mixon, so I'm going to say Cam Newton, best quarterback in the game right now. For the last card of the video, we got Miami Dolphins great Dan the Man right here. Dan the Man, 83 speed is good for a Dan Marino card. 6'4", field general archetype. He's going to be 99 throw power powered up. Great accuracies across the board. Has that Slinger 1 release. Now, I just want to compare him to Namath real quick. Because Namath, 92 speed versus 82 speed is really the big thing. Because again, you could get Namath up to 99 throw power given you have the Madden machine Tyreek Hill. Accuracies are pretty much the same exact thing as well. Everything above 90 is going to play pretty much the exact same way. And they get the same abilities. So I think Dan is a tier worse than Namath. So I'm going to go ahead and put him A. I think that is a good spot for him. Yeah, I mean, compared to people in the B tier, I'd rather use Dan the Man than Matt Ryan. So yeah, this has been my thoughts on the best quarterbacks in the game now. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you would change, who you would move up, who you would move down. Again, as soon as Derrick Henry golden ticket drops, Namath and McNair are going A for me. That's pretty much the only thing that's going to change over the coming weeks. Yeah, man, if you did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, feel free, if you want to join my community, make sure to go ahead, check the links down in the description. We stream over on Twitch a lot, and we have a very active Discord community, so make sure to go ahead, join up on that. I do appreciate y'all clicking onto the video, though. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Other than that, though, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.